So I wanted to do a quick little guide to a place that, in my opinion, is the most underrated loot spot in all of Tarkov. And I'm talking about the Lighthouse Peninsula. There is so much loot there. There's a marked room that only costs like 60k and it has like 15 plus rare spawns in it. It's super good for loot and I highly recommend coming here. Okay, so starting with the bridge, going over to the Lighthouse Peninsula. According to most maps, I have heard that there's like an AI sniper scav that is like watching this bridge. Personally, I've never run into that. The only time I've been sniped here is when it was like an actual player. Don't bother looting that or that, I'd say, because it's just too out in the open. You could get sniped. Coming up here, you have weapon box right there, another weapon box there. And when you're going through this door, I always recommend closing the door behind you, because if any snipers are out there looking towards here, looking to camp it, if they see that this door is open, they're going to immediately know someone's here and they're probably going to camp the bridge. Now, scavs can spawn in this area, so just be wary of that. I also recommend closing this, so just you know if someone's been through here. At first, I like to come up to the super cheap marked room here. It's, I think, only like maybe 80k at most, and it has a ton of rare spawns. I think there's like 4 rare spawns here, rare spawn here, here, like down here, and then like right here, and on this bench here. There's also one here, as you can see. There's one inside this book. There's 2 here. There's a Bitcoin right there. There's one on this windowsill, and then you have a double bag, which can, of course, spawn anything. And then you have a jacket back here, so super good marked room, and it's also surprisingly cheap. And you have a jacket here. I also like to come over here and loot this weapon box here. And between like looting stuff, I like to like check out here for potential scavs that could have spawned. And I like to check up there because that's where the raiders will come down and they can kind of fuck you up. So then I usually come in here, duffel bag, armor, whatever, weapon crate, loose attachments can spawn here. They've got an ammo box. Next I go downstairs over here, loot this box. Then there's a duffel bag here. Going over here, there's 2 PCs and another weapon box there. And going in here, there is a PC right there. There is intel spawns on these bookshelves, so make sure to check for that. There's a weapon, whatever, locker here. This is a technical supply crate. And there can also be like miscellaneous stuff there. I've seen like money and I think like military radio spawn there. Next over here you have a duffel bag, of course. And here you have medical spawns here, medical bag. I think stuff can spawn in there. You have a jacket, and then also stuff can spawn along these, whatever, cabinets. And here I like to check on top of this because thermite and other mechanical spawns can spawn there. Then here there's like 4 mechanical spawns. There's like one there, one there, one there, and then like one there. And propane can spawn there. Then you have a toolbox. Then I usually come out here, run across over to this house, loot the 2 jackets right there. I think there's a rare spawn in this toilet. I'm not 100% sure of it, but I usually check it. Up here you have a jacket. In here you have bed spawns. Over here, this can be like a rare spawn there. You can also spawn, whatever. You can find mechanical spawns there. Miscellaneous like weapon spawns on here. And other mechanical spawns right here, as you can see, this defuel. And you can get like food spawns on all these tables, like as you can see that's some vodka there. Worth a decent amount. And here you have 2 more jackets, mechanical, technical supply crate. You have 2 spawns right here that can spawn like random other mechanical stuff. Mechanical stuff can also spawn right there, and you have the toolbox. All throughout here, I'd be careful because scavs can spawn around here. Scavs have definitely spawned here like as I'm looting, which is not fun to just randomly run into. Oh, and never go that way. You will get blown up by a landmine instantly. I learned that the hard way. Okay, and here I don't think there's an intelligence spawn there. There might be, I don't know. So here you have like vodka. This is like a random food spawn. This is a random ammo spawn. Jacket here. This can also spawn like random stuff. I'm not sure what the spawn is there, but here's a duffel bag. It's like mechanical spawns on this rack. In here, there is, you can get like food spawning there. There's a PC block, and then this safe is completely unlocked. So this is a really good reason to come here, because you can get really good stuff here. And coming over here, you have jacket immediately there. This room you can't go into, but this room has a jacket right here, and 3 separate, whatever, filing cabinets, and a PC. And I think there's some loose spawns that you can get up top here. And then you have a toolbox, of course. I always check the filing cabinets because I have gotten like labs cards in them. Really rare, but you can get some good stuff. And here you of course have a duffel bag. Nothing else really much in here. Now on top of this, you have random weapon spawns here, like weapon attachments. You have another weapon box. Maybe over here you have a ration supply crate there. Inside this you have a jacket right over here. And if you go over here, there is a ton of weapon part spawns throughout here, and there's a weapon box. You can also get random mechanical spawns down there. Over here there's really nothing. Nothing much over here either, but you can get mechanical spawns here, of course. And over here there is dead scav there. You got some good stuff. 2 more filing cabinets, and a grenade box right here. Here there is a locked room that is not too expensive if I remember correctly. Then coming over here you have of course jacket and toolbox. Down here you have just a bunch of food spawns. You got whiskey, vodka, some apple juice here, and then you have a toolbox. Up here, there aren't too many spawns. I think you can get med spawns along here. But personally, I'd say coming up here isn't really worth it because there's nothing much out here either. And you can't like get up to that or anything. So coming out here, you of course have the ration supply crate, which I mentioned earlier. And then up here, you have some more loose weapon attachment spawns on the floor here, and a ammo box, and a weapon rack, which hardly ever spawns stuff, but might as well check it anyway. And yeah, I'm usually, after looting everything, I'm usually coming out of here with like 600 to 1,000,000 rubles, which is really good, especially considering how like relatively safe this place is, aside from if raiders spawn. Then it kind of becomes a really dangerous place. Usually when I'm leaving the place is when I loot like this. This goes a duffel bag there, and then of course a filing cabinet. Now in the like 25 plus times that I've done this run, I've only been held out by a sniper once, and that was probably because I left the door open. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you got some good info out of it, and who knows, maybe so.